What's up, guys? Welcome back. Sorry I missed a couple days. I was out of town. I was able to do a couple SPY credit spreads though on Robinhood's app. A little sketchy. I couldn't really see indicators and just felt a little uncomfortable, but it closed out of the money, so made a little bit while I was away. I think last video was the 5th. So yeah, the long term here was kind of just grinding up with the SPY. And then that Friday, I did a recap. This is when I opened a credit spread here, then expired worthless here. So did well on that. I think it was like $80 credit. Yeah, something like that. And then yeah, today record open. So from what I've been told, SPY gapped up more over the weekend, basically between market open from Friday to Monday, more than it ever has. And as you can see here, is 5%. Let's see, it was crazy. It was about 5%. So it closed here on Friday. What, 350 to close? Yeah, 350. It opened up here at 365. That's the biggest gap in history on the S&P 500. So yeah, our long term shot up today, went crazy. It was all on vaccine news. Pfizer says they're 90% done. Was it 90% done or 90% working vaccine for COVID? We kind of knew this was coming with the election, and Biden news is all saying Biden's won. So you know, vaccine news is going to start coming out, and that's kind of what they were saying earlier too, like all around the election. But yeah, so today went crazy. Mostly pre-COVID stuff shot up, since vaccine news is going to make that stuff go. Like airlines, cruises, AT&T even grabbed some of that. Let's see, it's just today's return on the long-term shares. So we've got CNK. CNK went up like 50% today. This is Cinemark, 45%. That's insane. So this is movie theaters. So it was at $8.90 on Friday. Today it's at $13.50. So we've done well on this one. We did have a covered call that we sold on it. So as you see, this is how that works. So now this covered call, I had it for $12.50. Doesn't expire till the 20th. So that's next Friday. We'll see what happens. It might come down to 12.5. This also might just keep losing value. So basically I will be forced to sell my 100 Cinemark shares, because I own 100 Cinemark shares. I'll be forced to sell them at $12.05 a share if it closes above $12.05 on the 20th of November. So basically that will just cap the gains I made on it, because my average cost was $8.76. So I will make the difference between $8.76 and $12.50, which is fine with me. That's Cinemark. Let's see. Went up today. Realty income. Right. I mean, everything pretty much. Square. So the COVID stuff actually went down. So some of the tech stuff that's really run up from COVID, stay-at-home stuff, that went down. Square is one of those. Tesla's kind of up and down. I don't know if there was news on Tesla or not, but Rocket's kind of coming up. They have earnings coming, I think, tonight or tomorrow before open. We have debit spreads for that. I sold, let's see, we're up just $38 on it. This expires on the 20th. I think their earnings are today or tomorrow. I think I didn't get any sold. I placed one, but it didn't sell, which is fine. Max gain on this one for me is $700 if it closes above $25 on the 20th, or if it's just shoots up to high numbers before then. I don't know specifically. I'd have to look at optionsprofitcalculator.com to see exactly. But yeah, if it rips up a bunch, then we'll get max gain on that, which is $700. Covered calls today, of course, didn't do well because pretty much all the share prices went up, and so those lost value. But I'm still within the range on most of them except for CNK. And even, let's see, AAL. Yeah, I'm still within it on AAL. So my 100 shares of AAL is not in jeopardy at this point, but it might be by Friday. We'll see. DraftKings, I sold one of these, I think. Yep. So I have a debit spread on DraftKings. kind of hoping that this would run back up with more velocity. It hasn't, but we did all right on it. I sold one for 126 today, which was good. Let's see, all debit spread. Oh, I sold 2 of them. That's why it's 126. Okay, that makes sense. Limit price was $63. 2 of them made 126. Basically made this free. 63, 126. Yeah, so made this free, more or less. I have 2 left, and I think they have earnings coming up also in a day or two. Let me see. Yeah, on the 13th. So that's Friday. And then this actually expires on 13th. Usually I try and get it with 1 or 2 more strike prices after earnings. So hopefully I should get a little earnings run up for DraftKings on these. I opened up Corsair Gaming. They make hardware for computers, basically. I've got like Corsair water cooler for my CPU, Corsair memory, actually my RAM's Corsair. So they also make like headphones, and they make a lot of stuff. So thinking COVID, I'm thinking their earnings will be really good, but hard to know. This is recently IPO'd, so let's see here. So it's been strong since it's IPO'd, and I don't think they've even had earnings yet. Maybe they have. So yeah, I got just one of these. It's a debit spread. It's a 30 call I bought, and then I sold a 35 call. So the difference between that strike price is $5 times 100, since it's 100 shares. So the max gain on this is $500. So if it does really well, my $92 debit spread will net us $408, because you subtract the cost to get into the play. So that would be nice. See what happens with earnings. That actually might be coming out right now. Can't remember if it's before or after. Let's see, earnings 11. Oh, it's tomorrow. Okay, I think it's tomorrow, maybe before open. So I got that one. Redfin. Redfin got tanked, so I'm just holding these. We'll see. 11% down today. They had a good earnings report, but they tanked for whatever reason. And then you saw Rocket, I believe. Yeah, 700 max gain on that. Covered call on Rocket. Yeah, so long term ripped up. I'm stoked. We're back. You know, this was our all-time high on this account. 22.46. Then we had a couple SPY credit spreads that we expired worthless that really tanked it. I was hoping to recover in a month, and then I just started using this account a little bit differently, buying into shares with my buying power instead of credit spreads. So it was a slower growth, but stoked for today. I don't know, hopefully this holds on for a bit, and we can kind of keep growing it from here. So that's nice. We're at all-time highs on this account. A lot of that's just because the SPY in the overall market's been going up, and I've bought, I guess, at low enough strike prices. But still, I mean, I still have some to go up. My AT&T is still down overall. AEL still down. You know, Rocket's still down quite a bit. So some of the stuff I'm gonna get out of when I'm profitable on it. The AEL, which one? Oh, Cinemark. Yeah, I'm gonna be selling that. That'll be closing out, so that'll release a little bit of $876 of, or $1,300 depending on where it is. But when that closes on Friday. And then Webull did well today. Yeah, so we've got, let's see, what all do we do on Webull? We did a lot. So I've got it's crazy, actually. Let me just show you on here. I took a screenshot of it. So yeah, at one point this Uber call was up like 1100%. The CCL, so these fluctuated throughout the day, but yeah, this one was up 1100, and then I can show you the share price too. But I had calls on these. The call on this one was for the Proposition 22 or whatever it was, so that they're not considered employees. I got it after that news, and this was way out of the money, and I actually kind of overpaid for it, as you can see. I bought 5 for 5 cents, and then like an hour later I bought 5 more for 3 cents. weekend went by and everything ripped up, and this was just one of the things. So I sold 3 today for 35 cents, so 105 on that, and then one more for 35. So we've made back, we've more than doubled, kind of tripled our money in that, and we still have, let's see, 5, 3, 4, we still have 6 left. So got till I think the 20th. Yep, the 20th on this on Uber, and looking at the chart, looks like it's going to keep running up. So I'll keep holding that. CCL, this expires on Friday, so I sold out 2 of these. CCL looks like it might keep going too, but yeah, we're doubled, more than doubled our money on this, almost tripled also. This was $60 for these 3, and we're at almost 220, so 219. So yeah, that was a good play. And then all these calls that, you know, they all went up crazy today with the market. Car, as you know, I love, and I don't actually, looking back, I don't know why I sold this, but oh, okay, that wasn't today. I was thinking that was today. Anyways, I've got one left, and I don't actually know what it's worth. Let's see. Last price, so $1.50. Wish I had 2 of them. But yeah, so this was my average price, 35 cents, and then last price that I was selling for this contract was $1.50. So I'll hold on to this. This car looks like it's going to keep going. DraftKings as well. Got one of those. Oh yeah, I've got a couple of these. Different strike prices. I actually paid a premium on these 2 when I bought these, but it's come up. Beyond, I bought a put on it today. They had news that the news was McDonald's is coming out with beef-free hamburgers or whatever. What do they call it? I can't remember. It's like Mc vegetable. I don't remember what it was. But basically, it's bearish news for Beyond Meat, and then went down a bunch and ripped back up. So I'm not sure if that'll continue on, but I got 3 of these at 23 cents for 27th of November. And then this MCFT, that's not Malibu. It's Mastercraft, yeah. So this is kind of for earnings. 11.11. Sold off today. Not sure why. I don't think there's any news on that. Oh, okay. Yeah, kind of the COVID thing, but that's, I wouldn't imagine Mastercraft being a COVID heavy stock. This Seeking Alpha article is saying that just how kind of like RVs went crazy during COVID, went up a lot. If there's vaccine news, that might hurt RVs because people aren't buying it then, because people are flying, people aren't driving, people are vacationing back to normal. I don't know if I really agree with that for Mastercraft boats. People were buying toys, so that's kind of my theory behind Mastercraft. We'll see on that on earnings. But yeah, some of these went crazy. AMC was up like 51% today. So our shares on E-Trade, our shares on AMC and E-Trade are up 8%. DraftKings are up 6%. Cinemark ripped up. Both the movie theater ones, 45% on Cinemark. Carnival's up 40%. You saw that we had that Carnival play. Yep. This one expires soon, but it's kind of a bull flag. I mean, we'll see. It might kind of react tomorrow, and hopefully we get more premium out of it. I already sold 2, so we're good, but I'll hold the last one for a bit. Dave & Buster's, pretty much all the pre-COVID stuff went crazy today on vaccine news, and our long-term, yeah, I'm stoked. I'll do a credit spread tomorrow, probably on the SPY for the Wednesday expiration. We'll see on the earnings on Corsair. We're waiting for Corsair earnings, Rocket earnings. Redfin's earnings were good, but it shot down for some reason. Cinemark, we've got time on that. So yeah, that's basically it. Hopefully you guys are doing good in the market. Can't imagine you're not, unless you just had shorting stocks or had a bunch of puts. But anyways, you'll make it back. Be patient. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Make sure to sub up, like up, comment down, make your money happy money so it'll stick around. And we will see you tomorrow. Hopefully these earnings for Corsair are crazy. Okay, peace out.